What it do, Electric Boogaloo? It's your girl Keisha, and I am here with a brand new Fashion Killa video. So you guys, they have released the photos from the Real Housewives of Potomac season 7 reunion. And Lord have mercy, we got a lot to go over. A lot to go over. I thought the fashions at the Real Housewives of Salt Lake this year's reunion was bad. Oh God. Oh, these Potomac chicks said, oh, we're gonna one up you. But when I did my Real Housewives of Potomac reunion set look and the seating chart video last week, I predicted what color the ladies would be wearing. Let me rewind it back for you all if you do not remember. I'm wondering what will be the color for this season because it's Miami themed. I'm thinking that it'll be another vibrant color. Didn't they do pink last year, or was that pink? No, pink was for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Or no, they did do pink last year. So maybe, no, they've done yellow. Maybe their color this year be like orange or blue or purple. Something vibrant I'm getting from this reunion. Your girl always is on it. Color for this year's reunion was blue. I was correct. I was on the money. Now let's get into these looks, honey, because I got a lot to say. First up, we have Hoselle. She is wearing a dress by the designer Albina Dyla, and she is in House of Emmanuel jewelry and Giuseppe Zanotti shoes, and her makeup was done by Carly Styles. Hair was done by Kaylee XTOB. Okie dokie. Jesus. Let's start with the hair. The hair is giving me poodle. It's giving me a pompadour type of hairstyle. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a messy bun. I don't know what this hair is supposed to be, child. It kind of looked like a toupee on top with some tendrils hanging. This is giving me George Washington. This is giving me 1950s housewife. I don't get it. Like, gee, what is the part down the middle with the little side curls? No. This hair color is played out. I'm so sick of Giselle and this honey blonde hair. Like, can we please switch it? Do a platinum. Do something, girl. But this hair, ma'am, is a no thank you. Kaylee XTOYZ or whatever her name is, she played you. She obviously does not like you. She obviously decided to make you look like an absolute fool for this reunion, and you need to sue. You need to get your money back, ma'am, because she got you. She got you, honey. Now, the makeup, her makeup looks nice. I will say I really do like Giselle's makeup. You know, it's a pretty, not plain face, but it's not a dramatic look or anything. It's neutral tones. So Carly Styles did a wonderful job with the makeup. Now, the jewelry by House of Emmanuel, I don't really see the jewelry. If she has on earrings, I really can't tell. The other parts of this dress look like the jewels was already, designed into the dress, but I don't know if these cuffs are a part of the jewelry or if that's a part of the dress, but I don't see any jewelry. Let's go to the Giuseppe Zanotti heels. They're a strappy heel. They're cute. From what I can see, they're cute. They're not offending me, but childish dress. Ooh, Lord, this Albina Dyla dress. I don't know who Albina is, but I don't know why you trust somebody named Albina. Her mama didn't know if she wanted to name her Albert or Tina. So she just said, I'm going to put Albert and Tina together and come up with Albina. How did you trust somebody named Albina? Albina got split personality. She don't even know who she is or who he is, child, because this is a synthetic flammable mess. This is made out of that stretchy, like jersey material. It's just so cheap looking. This look like she got this for like $7 a yard. This looked like some throwaway fabric that they used on Project Runway or RuPaul's Drag Race. No, ma'am. The silhouette doesn't really bother me. The silhouette of the dress is okay. You know, I like the exaggerated shoulders. I even don't mind the high neck. But the built-in gloves for this look, not for Jizzy, not for Hoselle. It just does not look right, especially in this fabric. And then they put these bejeweled cuffs going down her sleeve of her arm, making her arms look bigger than what they actually are. And she is giving me very much Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Like she looks like Shang-Chi from Marvel with the rings going down her arms. Like, why? Why would you accentuate this lady's arms like this and make them look like a bark? Like, what is going on? The placement of this jewels just then the placement of the jewels around her titties. Why would you place that there? But I feel like the most catastrophic thing about this dress, like I said, is the material, because it just looks so cheap. So cheap. But before I give you all my ratings of whether it's a fashion killer or a roadkill, let's take a look back to how far, or not how far, Jizzy has come since season 1 reunion. Giselle was much, much, much thinner season 1. She kind of looks emaciated a little bit. She was so tiny. I actually like the weight on her. She's more curvaceous. She looked sickly, it seems like, back then. Her makeup has come a long way. So she's got that makeup together. The hair, still the same. She love a pompadour. She love a puff or a French roll or a hump. Like, she loves something high and gaudy and very New Jersey shore with the hair. The clothes are still very gaudy, over the top, just a mess. Like, she loves to channel Liberace. She really does. But as far as aging, she actually looks better now physically than she did season 1 7 years ago. But as far as her reunion look, I'm going to have to give Miss Jizzy a road kill. Next up, we have Miss Ashley Darby. Ashley wore a sparkly gown paired with aquazure shoes. Her makeup was done by makeup_machine, and her hair was done by Encore by Corey. Now, I don't know if this is the same team that she's been working with ever since Monique left the show. You know, her and Monique got really close. Monique's last season, and she then started to use Monique's Glam Squad. But this look is giving me very much Monique's last reunion. Very much. Like, the silhouette, the hairstyle, everything is just very reminiscent of Monique. And I can't say that I like that. It's just mirroring her too much. It doesn't feel like Ashley. This looks like a light-skinned Monique. But let's get into this look from head to toe. As far as her bob goes, I think that the bob was done really, really well. I just wish that the hair would have been brought over a little bit more. I just wish the front part would have been brought over a little bit more to cover up a little bit more of that forehead. You know, she needed more of a curtain. She needed a curtain over that forehead. This is giving me very much sun visor. You know, the little thing in your car that you pull down, you know, so the sun won't get in your eye. That's what this is reminding me of. She needed a little bit more bang to cover up that forehead. But when I zoom in on the bob, it's like a really pretty chocolate brown color. She has a side part. The lace for me, I'm gonna have to see the lace when it's on camera. but I wish there would have been more lace to cover up some of that forehead. It seems like it was cut very like precisely, and it didn't have like any hair. Like she needed like a baby hair or something. And then I think it's the hair color that's kind of throwing me off too, because I'm not used to seeing Ashley in dark hair. You know, I'm used to seeing, you know, some blonde in there. But overall, the hair is nice. Her makeup looks really good. It's a, you know, natural, neutral makeup look. The earrings are cute. They're a drop earring. The dress, I can't wait to see it from the front. But as far as the dress itself, I love the crystal details on the the bodice. I like the cutouts. I actually like the bottom of the dress. It looks like it's made out of like a silk material. The shoes are really cute. I think this is going to look really good sitting down, which is really important because, you know, the whole reunion, the ladies are sitting down, so they're going to be technically filmed somewhat from the waist up. Overall, I really like Ashley's look. The middle part of the dress kind of throws me off just a tad bit because, you know, Ashley has a really athletic build. She's straight up and down. She doesn't have a lot of curves. So it kind of looks a little off because this stoned bodice makes her breasts look bigger than they are. So it's giving you very much a lot of boob, and then you just cut to this really small waist with no curves. You get what I'm saying? But let's take a look at Ashley 7 years ago. Ashley pretty much looks the same. The big difference that I can see in Ashley is the makeup. Her makeup 7 years ago was a lot bolder, a lot harsher, way more dramatic. I like the more neutral face on her, a softer face on her, but her body and everything pretty much looks the same. Her hair, of course, looks a lot better. So I'm going to give Ashley a fashion killer for this reunion. She looks really, really good. My favorite look thus far. Next up, we have Candiace. She's in a dress by Karen Sabag Official. She has on New York vintage ink jewelry and Saint Laurent heels. She was styled by Brianna Adrian. Her hair was done by Steph Hair Queen, and makeup by Kay Dempster. Now, at first glance, when I look at this dress, it looks too big. It looks like a little kid dressing up in her mom's like prom dress or wedding gown. It looks too big for her from the side. When I saw her in the dress in a video moving around, it didn't look as big. Especially at the top, it didn't look as big. It looked like it might have been fitted a little better, but in this photograph, it just looks so big. It looked like she's swimming in this. I just honestly feel like this is way too much dress for Candiace. She is so petite. It just looks like the dress is swallowing her. But let's start at the hair. As I zoom in on my phone looking at the hair, I'm really not feeling this wig at all. The wig looks very cheap. It looks straight out the bag. I do not like this blonde. It looked like it's an ombre. Actually, no. So she has like this honey blonde streak in the front. And then as I'm looking around the sides, the rest of the hair look like it goes into like a platinum or like a silver gray. I don't know what in the heck is going on with this hair. I can't wait to see this on TV because in this photograph, this looks a cheap mess. This looked like one of them $40 wigs that you get off divatress.com or amazon.com, and she asked her little sister to install it for her. At least she did a different hair color, because y'all know I have been saying I am so sick of Candiace and that dusty brown hair that she has been wearing since her first season on the show that just look raggedy and tired and dry and just reminds me of some tumbleweed. So I'll give it to her that she tried a different hair color, but this just looked like a synthetic wig. I'm not feeling this wig at all in this photograph. The makeup, I like her eyebrows. I like the eye makeup. I don't, however, like the lipstick. She has a brown lip liner, and then they put like a really light nude color in the center. It's just giving me, back in the 80s when girls used to wear that black lip liner with like a red lip. It's too light of a nude for me, for her complexion with that brown liner. I'm not feeling it. Maybe it'll look a lot better on camera, but I like her makeup from the nose up. I hope and pray that on camera she does not have that same nose contour that she normally does, where they contour down the sides and then they put that line at the tip of her nose. Oh my God, I need for her to get a new type of nose contour, because that one is just horrible. Now let's get to this dress. I hate it. I simply hate it. I don't know what is this, like bone color satin corset top that, like I said, looks like it's too big. And then it just looks like they glued a bunch of feathers on top of it, but then ran out of feathers for the sides of the dress. I'm just not understanding what's going on here. It literally looks like somebody just glued on feathers to a lingerie corset and put some tulle at the bottom and said, okay, girl, you going to the reunion now. This dress looks so inexpensive. It looks like a DIY project that somebody did on YouTube. I'm not feeling this at all. It does not look expensive. It looks thrown together. It just looks like it was done in somebody's basement. I just don't get it. The shoes are cute. They're pointy toe, lucite shoe where, it's see-through on the sides, and it has like the blue material at the point of the shoe, at the toe of the shoe. That's cute, but I'm not feeling this at all. No, ma'am, Pam. It's just so much going on. The hair does not go with the dress. You don't wear such a, how should I say? This hairstyle just gives me going to the club, especially with these hair colors, because it's like, literally, it looks like from this photograph that she has two different color weaves in her hair, where the front is this honey blonde and then the rest of it is like a platinum or a gray. So it looks like she got some two-tone stuff going on that I'm just not understanding where it came from. With a big ball gown like this, I feel as though she needed a more elegant hairdo, and the hair just does not match the dress. And then the dress looks like something Oscar the Grouch came up with when he was inside his trash can. I'm not understanding this at all. I'm gonna have to give Candace a roadkill. Roberto Dixon is up next, and he is in a gown by Albina Dyla, as well as his boo thing Hoselle. And he is in Nicole Rose jewelry and Aquazura shoes. His glam was done by Shirley Holt Hair, and beauty and the brow makeup artist. Child. Well, I'll say this. Normally, Robin looks a hot diggity dang on mess, but I'm not really mad at this. Is it anything special, over the top, straight up like, ooh, wow, like this is fire, she slayed? No. But is it pretty? Yes. Let's get into the hair. The hair is giving me very stately. It's giving me, governor's wife going to the governor's ball. It's not anything special, new, or different. Her roots still look very dry. But it's cute for what it is. It's a cute, nice white woman's hairdo. The makeup for me is kind of giving me old lady. You know what I'm saying? She has like some like nude and pink tones in the face. It's giving me, like I said, older white woman that's standing by her man. The earrings, meh, cute. Look like something she got from Claire's. Nothing really to run home to your mom about. So I'll say, as far as her makeup and the jewelry and the hair, it's giving me, like I said, governmental tease. It's giving me rich white lady tease, but not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? She gives me like one of Joe Biden's wife's best friends that she went to school with. You know what I'm saying? Now, this dress is a huge step up from Hoselle's. Hoselle's dress was a mess, even though it's made by the same person. At least Roberto had more sense to go a more safer route than Joselle did, because Joselle looked a mess. But this dress it's cute. It's not anything I haven't seen before. It's a simple blue dress with some stone piping going down the sides. I like the ruching apart across the stomach. It's giving her curves. The neckline is, like a swoop. It's not a sweetheart neckline or straight across. It kind of gives like a swoop type of thing. Now, I don't know how this is going to look on camera when Roberto is just sitting down, because he has very broad shoulders. He really loves when he goes to the gym to really work on his upper body and his arms and his chest and his pectorals and his shoulder muscles. That's like his favorite part of his body. So I don't know if this is going to be giving WWE cruiserweight title. I don't know. It might. But right here in this photograph, he looks very soft and feminine. Now, as far as the shoes, it's a pointed toe, like holographic shoe. It's cute. It looks like it's an Amina Mawadi heel based off the toe part. It's cute for what it is. She looks like an old pageant mom. You know what I'm saying? It's cute for what it is. But let's take a look at Roberto during his first reunion. Much like Ashley, Roberto has toned it down when it came to the hair and makeup. Season 1 reunion hair, this is giving me Mufasa Lion King. I don't really know what was going on here. This is a lot of look, a lot of hair, and it's just giving me rawr. It's giving me King of the Jungle, oh Lord. The makeup was giving me Mary Kay. Yeah, that old lady burgundy red lipstick. And, her present day, she looks still kind of old and withered. She's giving me, like I said, older white lady tease. You know what I'm saying? She's aging like a white woman. It looks like, he still likes an off the shoulder moment. Like I told y'all, shoulders are his favorite feature of himself. The dress looks a lot better than his season 1 look. Season 1 look was, pedestrian, but that's what Roberto liked to give us. I'll say that it is a step up since season 1, but not a big leap. Roberto loves to go for a very safe, typical look. But I'll say, he's aging all right. He's starting to look a little bit more tired than his co-stars, but he's still a beautiful woman. So I'm going to give Roberto, actually, surprisingly, a fashion killer. Next up to bat, we got our girl, the grande dame, Karen Huger. She is in a custom dress by Chastity Surreal, paired with her own jewelry and good American heels. Makeup by Beat Face Honey. So this is a lot. This is really dramatic for, Karen. Karen normally likes to go for a fun and flirty type of look, but this is giving me very much like royalty type of vibes when it comes to Karen. Let's start from the hair. She has on a wig that has been pulled up into a bun at the top. Now, this bun looks a lot better than Giselle's, but I still don't care for it. I wish that she would have worn her own hair with a top knot, because I truly firmly believe that this is a wig. I'll be able to tell once we see this on camera, but this looks like a wig that they pulled up into a bun, and I hate when they do that, because it's only certain stylists that know how to do a wig and put it up into a ponytail and have it look sleek and not, wiggy. But this is giving me very much wig in a bun, and I wish you would have brushed her own hair up and then did a bun at the top and a different kind of top knot. This is giving me kind of old school bun. The earrings, I like the earrings. It's giving me pageant. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me Oscars. It's cute. The makeup. Normally, I love Beat Face Honey's makeup. She's one of the people that I watched back in the day to learn how to do makeup. I studied her. I've met her before, taken a picture with her. And she can throw down on some makeup. But I do not like the lip. I feel like this lip color ages Karen. I wish she would have went for a lighter color, because with the smoky dramatic eye, and then you have this like mauve tone lip on her, it kind of makes her look a little matronly and elderly. And not elderly. It makes her look older, and Karen is a woman of a certain age. But I just feel like it's something about this makeup that's a little bit too much. And I wish some of it would have been pulled back just a little. I think it might be a little bit too much contouring. And then, like I said, the lipstick color to me is too dark. I don't know, maybe I'm going to love this when it's on camera, but in this photograph, it's just something that's a little bit too much for me. But nonetheless, she looks beautiful. And then I think I'm just not used to seeing Karen with her hair pulled up. So maybe that's the difference. Let's get into this dress. Wow. I just wish that these ladies will stop getting dresses made for themselves. I wish that they would start buying dresses off the rack, or going to like Bergdorf's or Saks or Neiman's or somewhere and getting them a dress from off the rack, because these homecoming dresses, these look like the homecoming dresses that these kids be out here wearing. There are elements to this dress that I like. I actually like the sleeve, the blue sleeve. I like that exaggerated shoulder with the ruching. I like it. It's something like architectural about it. The bodice, though, this corset, I do not like it at all. I do not like it. It looks too big in the breast area. This nude illusion that it looks like she has a nude illusion at the top. Maybe it's a shadow, but it's giving me nude illusion. And if this is nude illusion, then it doesn't match her skin, because you can see where it cuts off on the arm. I do not like the sequins on the bodice. They look so cheap and cheaply done. Now, the silk skirt part of this dress, I don't mind it. It's not horrible. I don't like silk fabrics, though. They just look cheap under the lights. They just look cheap. It's cool for what it is. The split is cute. Karen has a great body. So the bottom of the dress is, it's there. The shoes, she has on a pointed toe heel with like some rhinestones all over them. They're cute, Like I said, there's elements to this look that I find attractive, and then there's others that I just really don't like. But as far as this dress goes, my favorite part is the sleeve, the sleeve and the shoulder. But let's take a look at Karen back in the day. What I will say is that Karen really has not aged over these past 7 years. She really has not. She looks good. I can tell she's had work done on her face. She looks like she's had fillers in her lips. She's gained a little bit of weight, not a lot, just a little bit. She's more curvier down bottom. I actually like the lighter hair color on her. I think that it makes her look younger, more youthful. As you can see, season 1, she had like the same hair color as Giselle. And as you can see, it aged her like it ages Giselle. As far as the dresses are concerned, season 1 dress was not bad. It was not bad. It was giving me Vanna White. It was too covered up too for me. If there would have been a slit in there somewhere, it would have looked a lot better. And then, she had the typical old lady feather hairdo, But I will say she looks more vivacious now, more sexier now. She looks a lot more expensive. I will say that, even though I really don't care for the dress. But Karen looks good. Her makeup has come a long way, because season 1 and them thin eyebrows, child, woo, Lord. But overall, I'll give Karen, for this reunion, a fashion fine. I don't love it and I don't hate it. Dr. Wendy Osefo is in the building, and she is in a dress by Rian Fernandez 888, Rich Brand, and Cartier jewelry. Okay. Aquazura heels. She's styled by Swelch_04. Hair by Dallas DY Vitoy. Nails designed by Nancy, and makeup by already_perfect. Okay, Miss Wendy, let's get into her overall look. Okay, as far as her hair is concerned, she has on a wig, and with me zooming in, I can tell that this is not a lace front wig. This is just a regular wig, and what they did was they gelled her hair down, slicked it down, and put a part in it with, some powder or concealer or whatever, and then they placed the wig on and connected the wig so that the lines line up, and it gives her the part down the middle wig look. I don't understand why they just did not do a lace front wig with it parted down the middle. Nobody wears wigs like this anymore. It's very outdated. And it's very noticeable in this picture, especially when I zoom in. So I can only imagine how it's going to look on camera, where you'll see where her hair starts and the wig begins. Overall, the wig is cute. It looks like it's a nice grade of hair and all of that. As far as Wendy's makeup goes, I really like her makeup. It has taken Wendy a minute to get her makeup right. When she first got onto the show, it was way too dark, way too harsh. The contouring and the highlighting was not done correctly, but now it seems like she has her tone and her complexion matched, and her contour and her highlight looks so good. Everything is blended perfectly. The only thing that I'll say that I don't really like about this makeup look is the lipstick. This bubblegum pink lipstick is a little bit juvenile for me. But it may look really good on camera. It might just not be translating in the photograph. The earrings are way too big for this dress, especially with this dress having this type of neckline and exaggerate it, design at the top. I think that the earrings are way too big, way too big. I don't even know what these are. I don't know if these are shark fins, lobsters, crab legs. I don't know what these earrings are supposed to be, but they are just way too big. Now, I will say that Wendy's body, honey, is bodying. Let's not forget how Wendy's first season, I used to talk about her and say that she was shaped like a smart water bottle. Why would I say that about that lady, that she shaped like a smart water bottle? But she was. She didn't have no titties for real. Her booty was flat as flat can be, child. Her booty was flatter than any white woman's booty I'd ever seen in my life. But her enhancements, honey, have done her well. So this body is everything. I love how they got the skin looking all gorgeous and dewy and luminous. Yes. Now this dress, however, is giving me under the sea. Under the sea. I don't know if she is going to the Little Mermaid premiere, but if she was going for a Miami type of look, then she succeeded. I do not like this dolphin fin going up the side of this dress. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why it's there. It's reminding me of Reading Rainbow, Reading Rainbow. I don't know what that's about. The sweetheart neckline, the bodice on this dress, I actually like. I really like this kind of like cream, kind of cappuccino, frothy type of color with the bead work is beautiful. It fits her like a glove. But then it gets weird because it goes down into this fringe material, and then it's ombre, where it goes from like this platinum white silver into this aqua blue, and it's just giving me sea creature. I just don't understand this dress at all. It fits her body beautifully. It accentuates all of her curves and everything, but it's just all over the place. It really honestly is. If this would have been a different design, she would have slayed. The Aquazura heels, they look like they are peep toe. I don't really care for the shoes. They're a little bit, look like Amazonish for them to be Aquazura. So I'm going to have to give Wendy a fashion find as well, because I don't hate it and I don't love it. It's like in between. There's elements to this that I like and a lot that I don't, but I can't say that it's a actual roadkill. So I'm going to give Wendy a fashion find. Mamma Mia Thornton is up next, and she is in a gown by Brides by Nona. Her jewelry is by Glam Duchess. She's in Good American Heels. Her glam is done by Jade Jenkins Co. and Lolo Taught You. So, who else had on Good American Heels? Was it Robin? No, Robin had on Aquazura heels. Who else had on Good American heels? Oh, it was Karen. So I wondered, did her and Karen get like a deal with Good American? You know, Good American is through Khloe Kardashian. I wondered, did they get like some type of promotional deal to wear their shoes or something like that? Because you don't really hear about people really wearing Good American heels. You know, I know she has them. I know a lot of plus size women and stuff buy the Good American jeans, but I really feel like this was like a promotional thing for them to wear these shoes to get it out there and let people know that she does more than just jeans. But let's get into Mia's overall look. Let's get into the wig. Okay. So I don't think this even is a wig. I think that she has an install with weave, because the front part of her hair, where it's parted down the middle, that's her hair brushed down. And then it looks like she has extensions in the back, or she might have like a clip-on piece in the back. Overall, as far as her hair is concerned, it's nice. It's pretty, it's, not anything over the top or anything like that. It just looks like a beautiful, soft evening look. The makeup, I love Mia's makeup for the most part. I think that whoever does her makeup does a really good job. She has on some wispy lashes, a strong brow, a nude lip. Her makeup looks good. The earrings, giving me Etsy, nothing really special. This dress, I don't know if it's just me. Y'all let me know in the comment section, but doesn't it look like Mia is a little bigger in the middle for some reason? I don't know if we got a pregnancy announcement coming, but her middle section looks big. It looks like either she pregnant or she has gained weight, but it's something kind of, round about her middle section that I'm not used to seeing. The titties are tittying. I will give her that much. The titties are tittying. The top part of the dress is like this lace material with, these blue stones. It's cute, but it's giving me very 1981 Miss USA pageant, Vanessa Williams. It's nothing that we, like I said, have not seen before. The bottom is made out of velvet material. It has the ruching on the mid section around the hips. It has a front split, train. This is a typical dress. We've seen this type of dress 50 million times. Does she look horrible? No. Is she like, oh, she slayed the house down? No. But does she look nice? Yes. So I'll give Mia a fashion killer. After Mia, we have her ex-bestie, Jacqueline. She is in a dress by Signature Dresses, Stuart Weitzman heels, Swarovski jewelry, makeup by Hillary_Banks, and hair by Dietrich.hair.lab. Okay, let's get into Jacqueline's look. Let's get to the hair. So she has a part on the side with some, waterfall curls, which is tossed over one shoulder. It's cute. It's very shellacked. It's not moving. It is not going nowhere. She has a few blonde streaks in the front. It's cute. I like that she did a weave and not a wig. I wish people would get back to just wearing good old quick weaves or a good old sew-in because it looks a lot more natural most of the time. So the hair is cute. It's cute, typical black girl, white girl hairstyle. The earrings kind of give me that Amina Mawadi, symbol that she puts on all of her shoes. The makeup is cute. I really don't care for this bubblegum pink lipstick once again. I wish her eyebrows would have been done a little bit more bolder and better. She has very tiny eyebrows, so I feel like she needed somebody to give it more of an arch, like a arch, and not like a McDonald's arch. Now this dress, it's giving me pageant. This is giving me something that looks like she bought it from a bridal store. This looks like a bridesmaid's dress. It's a one shoulder dress. We've seen this dress at 5 million weddings. It got the little split or whatever. She looked like a bridesmaid. She looked like a bridesmaid at her homegirl wedding, and her homegirl marrying Jaquan from down the street that sell dope. This is a dope boy's wedding, and this is what it's giving me. She looks pretty. It's not horrible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give it a fashion killer, but it's nothing to run home to your mama about. And lastly, we have Charisse. Charisse has on a $3,350 Balmain blue glittered ruche dress paired with earrings _envy and Dolce & Gabbana heels. She's styled by Tiffany Barringer, makeup done by Daryl, the makeup artist, and her hair is done by the real Janelle Smith. The fact that she is in Balmain is a catastrophe, because you could not have told me nor paid me to believe that this is a Balmain dress. Girl, if you're going to spend $3,350 for a dress, this is what you came up with? Girl, you could have got this dress from Macy's for $250. This is the most tired, basic Balmain dress I think I have ever seen in my life. Now, this dress was off the rack. This dress most definitely was picked up at Neiman's or Saks or one of those retail stores, luxury retail stores, because, baby, all the Balmain dresses you could have bought, and this is what you bought? And she probably thought she was eating, honey. Eating the girls down. Sitting up here looking like Monet Exchange. Woo, this is a strong looking man. This is a strong looking man. Let's start off with the hair. So Charisse had decided to go blonde for the reunion. She has a little waterfall side, little bang, and she has a ponytail with some really pretty pageant curls. I really don't understand why they put this like rhinestoned hairpiece in the center of the ponytail. It was not needed. It was very childish. This is giving me little girl dressed up. I want to see this hairstyle on camera, because right now this is giving me Hype Hair. Y'all remember Hype Hair magazines? This is what this hairstyle is giving me. It's giving me Hype Hair magazine. This is not giving me New Elevated. This is just giving me Spritz. This is giving me Spritz, honey. This hair is shellacked. The makeup actually looks good. Her makeup is very soft. Her features look really good. She looks nice in the face. The earrings, cute. The dress, like I said, for this to be a Balmain dress, this is the most basic dress I think I've ever seen in my life. She could have gotten this dress, same silhouette, same cutouts, same material from Fashion Nova, and got it for $50 rather than $3,050. These shoes though, these shoes do not go with this dress, not one bit. Why does she have on these black spiked studded platform heels? She looked like she is teetering and trying not to fall. She looked like them feet are holding on for dear life. These shoes do not go with this dress at all. This was a horrible styling choice. Oh God. Charisse doesn't look bad. She doesn't look bad. The hair does not go with the dress at all. The shoes don't go with the dress at all. The dress I don't like. She needed something that would open her up at the top, because she is very broad in the top part of her body, and she needed something to open it up and give some skin. She does not have the type of silhouette that needs to be covered up at the top, because it just does it doesn't do anything for her figure, and it makes her look even more broader, and it highlights the negative parts of her body versus the positives. Say, for instance, the midsection of this dress. Very nice on her. It accentuates her waist. It makes her look like she has a tiny waist. The ruching, hides any type of imperfections. The middle to the bottom part of this dress looks great on her body. But when you get to the shoulders, the arms, and the bust, it just looks tight and it looks constricting and it just looks big. You know what I'm saying? But let's look at Charisse from the season 1 reunion. I gotta be honest with you. To me, Charisse looked better season 1 than she does now. I know that she said this season that she got her boobs done. And I think she might have went too big because it makes her, like I said, upper body look bigger than what she is. It looks like back in the day she was a little smaller up top. Her body still looks the same. Unless they did some Photoshop on this, because all season she was in really billowy stuff, looked like she was trying to hide her figure. Maybe she's lost weight since then, I don't know. But as far as her makeup, I like Charisse better with a bolder lip. That bold lip looks a lot better on her. I feel like black hair looks better on her. This blonde hair doesn't suit her to me. It makes her look drag queenish, versus the black hair to me suits her better and makes her look more feminine and sexier. Is it just me? Because that's how I feel. Like, I feel like right now with this blonde hair, she's giving me Latrice Royale. Tease. I don't like the blonde hair on her. She needs a bolder lip. I like the makeup, like I said, but it needed a bolder lip. And if she would have had a bolder lip and black hair, I think this would have looked so much better. But as far as her style is concerned, there's really not any difference from her season 1 look versus her season 7 look. It's literally like the same silhouette, just a cutout and a split. Literally nothing's changed. I think she looked better though back in the day. So overall, I'm going to have to give Charisse a roadkill. Just when I thought I'd come to the end of this video, I just so happened to go on Twitter and see everybody talking about the looks from this reunion. And somebody pointed out that Giselle's outfit not only was horrendous, but it was unfinished. So if you look at this arm on the dress, where they have it circled, you see she has the rhinestones, and you see that it's a stack of 3 at the upper part of the arm. And you also see that at the wrist, it's a stack of 3 stones layered together. But then when you look at the other arm, you see at the upper arm, it's only 2 layers of stones. Then if you look at where her elbow is, there's a space in between the stones. They weren't placed correctly. And then on the wrist, it's only 2 stacks of stones. So I don't know who made this for her child, but they didn't even finish this correctly. Jizzy, you have months to prepare for the reunion. This is unacceptable that you are showing up with an unfinished dress, that you paid for this mess. She looked like a blue Power Ranger. She literally looks like the blue Power Ranger. This is unacceptable. And on top of the dress being an incomplete mess, come to find out, the designer and Giselle were trying to recreate and make their own version of this look that Kim Kardashian wore. Now, Kim's catsuit was made by Dolce & Gabbana. First of all, it is a faux pas for a designer to copy another designer's look. That is just frowned upon. I can understand she probably liked the look or whatever and tried to recreate it and make it her own, but whoever made this, the designer, did a horrible job, and it looked like the great value Wish version of Kim's look. It was not executed properly. The fabric choice was horrendous, and it was unfinished. It wasn't stoned right. It's just a mess. Like, Giselle has been on this show now for 7 seasons, and she still has not gotten it right. Every reunion, she has looked an absolute atrocious mess. Every last one. And then to come to this one with an unfinished ensemble, girl, go to bed. I don't want Hozelle to say nothing else about nobody's man, nobody's relationship, nobody's nothing when you can't even get your closet together, ma'am. And that comes to the conclusion of this video. I'm going to save my best and worst dress for the actual reunion so I can see the looks on camera, because you know they give a totally different vibe when you see it in camera and in motion. But overall, I'll give the ladies' looks on average about a 6.5 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of the ladies got it right in certain areas and then they got it wrong in a lot of areas. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one of the worst reunion looks that I've ever seen, but it was almost there. It really honestly was. Y'all let me know what were y'all favorite and least favorite looks from the Real Housewives of Potomac season 7 reunion. Let's talk down below in the comments section, you guys. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.